Hey, RetconRaider here, and welcome back to Wildermyth. I had an extra weekly slot to play with, and I needed a slight change of pace from our heavier CRPG content, so here we are. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of other games that are also on my radar, but I will always have a soft spot for this one. It's just something about the way the stories are presented, the way the characters evolve over time. And of course, I always love an excuse to work raiders into stories. Even here on the title screen, we can see, well, ignoring the weirdo in the blue and red robes, we've got 3 other raiders there, all of whom were featured in previous seasons, and may return for this one, hard to say. That's half the fun, finding out which old characters, which legacy heroes, return for the grand new adventures, and which ones survive. That said, let's not waste any time. I want to get into this. Wildermyth, Season 3. Monarchs under the mountain. Discontent, dashed dreams, destruction, and death. An underground cult thrives, lining its nest with disasters. If opposed, the ancient tyrannical powers behind it will bring battle to the life-loving, fierce, and free, before perhaps making them an offer. A 5-chapter story with Deepists as the main threat. And by popular demand, we're cranking it up to Walking Lunch, maximum difficulty. You know, I'm always hesitant to set these games on max difficulty when I'm doing these series, since of course I want to show progress, I want to successfully complete the campaign, but I think it's pretty obvious at this point that Tragic Hero just isn't doing it. It just doesn't provide enough challenge, since I know the game so well. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, we have 2 legacy heroes returning for this one. I thought it was 3 new heroes. Well, that changes my entry party entirely. Okay, one second. Let's hit the pause button. I need to go review our character pool. Be right back. And we're back with a couple of vaguely familiar faces. Basically, I went back and rewatched the last couple of episodes of Season 2, just to pick out a couple of characters I felt needed more screen time. And here we are, with Aaron Lawful G, the poetic hothead. Apparently Rhett's son in this continuity. Yeah, so I mean, at least we've got an in for the name of our warband, our mercenary crew. And Bunny, one half of the Bunny and Fox duo. No Fox just yet, but he might pop up later in the season. And then we have one newcomer, RandomPassrby, or Passerby perhaps. The decisive loner. Random's abusive parents left town when he was 10, never to return. The boy lived with his grandparents afterwards, who put him in school, fed him, and loved him as much as they could. Often the target of others' teasing, he grew guarded and resentful. When a fellow came through town calling himself a priest, and spoke of the new family he'd found among his devout brothers and sisters, Random gravitated to the message. He ran away to join their underground cult. He quickly grew disturbed, fearful of the teachings being driven into his ears, his heart. But there was no escaping the Warren. Shame, gritty, and potential. Let's see how this goes. Ah, right. And because we started with 2 legacy heroes, the monsters start with upgrades as well. Awaken. Awaken, Oath-Taker. Lower yourself. The secrets of creation lie within these depths. You choose the braver path. You alone will find the answers. Peel your eyes to darkness and see the only truth. Awaken. The surface was always harsh, cold, and cruel. Awaken. You sacrificed so much to belong on that sun-struck plateau, and still they rejected you, cast you off. They will feel the prophet's wrath. Awaken! Your freedom is buried beneath the ground. Find it. Awaken! 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 Wake up! There's a world out there full of love, light, wishing. Wake up! They're all around us, Bunny. It's fine. His eyes are open. Easy now. Your grandpa's worried. Are you still lying there? Is this a daring rescue? Absolutely. But here, can you hold a weapon? What? We'll need to get out the way we came in, before they overwhelm us. And we are right into it, with Stoicism, +1 armor and warding, which on walking lunch we are going to need. Yeah, especially with 2 damage-enhanced slingers. One of whom's right here, so I mean that makes it slightly easier on us. But the infinite reinforcements does not. Alright, first things first, we need to clear this room before we push into the next chamber. But we do have to make it quick. We have to move fast or we'll be overwhelmed by reinforcements. Nice. 1 down. Okay. That's 2. Okay, not bad. I mean, we're not going to do much damage with a tier 0 bow, but that does put it right on the cusp of death. Another horn child incoming. Let's finish this guy. Nice. And time to break out. Oh, wow. Just the 1. I really thought we'd spot more once we cleared the threshold. Alright, let's take that guy out. Ah, there we go. Warrior just around the corner. That's a bit more what I was expecting. Shoot. Okay, not the end of the world, but we are going to... We're going to need to try slightly harder than that, Bunny. Because we are about to get buried. Let's buy ourselves some breathing room. Oh my goodness, please. I don't want to die on the first mission. That is not how I want to start our return to the Yondering Realms. I will say, though, this is actually one of the things I've been kind of dreading about these later chapters. I think especially the 5th campaign. Some of these intro missions are pretty harsh. And going into them on walking lunch is not something I was looking forward to. And we've got reinforcements. Yeah, we've got to keep moving. Nice, 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 nice. Push through. Now the Slinger will waste his attack on Aaron, who is untouchable. Oh, shoot. Okay, good. Oh, reinforcements. Gotta keep moving. You know what would really help right now is Aura of Indignation. That is basically the bane of the Horn Children. We can actually see our exit now. Maybe 2 turns out. Oh, thank you. Yes, please, push me to the exit. Reinforcements, run away! Oh, pots. That'll... Yes, as soon as we get close enough, that'll be useful. Oh, gosh. That armor is killing us. Okay. Fighting withdrawal. Sure, sure. Hey, there we go. Can we just go? Horns below. I've lost the light. What do you mean you lost the light? The way up. This place is a maze. Griug. From the belly of the earth, a horn lowly howls. Humming voices echo the note. A wave of dark bile flooding up from the warren's snaking holes. Inappropriate. The Shadow Hunter. That's his call. Which way? I don't know either. But Random remembers now. He's not sure how. He can feel it in his feet. Follow me. Well, crud. It's a 2-stage, so we are not out of the woods just yet. In fact, things are now slightly worse because we've got another warrior right around the corner. Let's lay down shrapnel. That'll buy us some time. That's unblockable. So several of them should shred themselves trying to punch through it. Yes. You love to see it. Yeah, Shark Trap, Aura of Indignation. Basically anything that circumvents their armor will be immensely useful. This guy is blocking our escape. This is a problem. Oh, wait. Vine Wrench. Or Wild Grasp. That works. That works too. Out of the way. Thank you. And we are leaving. Sort of. We don't want to stray too far or Bunny will get pinned in. Oh man, this is getting way too close. If anyone drops, we lose the scenario. Okay, they have no range attacks, so we can use this choke point to buy another round. The tricky part's going to be punching past that guy coming up behind us. Ah, but we've got another shark trap. Okay, okay. A plan is forming. Random on rear. Pick off the Woken. Or not. And hold. Oof. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, we need to clear the guys at our back, but also delay these guys coming at us from the front. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Fall back. And Shark Trap. That'll have to do. That's one. Oh no, my goodness. Please, leave me alone. That's two. That's three. And Aaron is untouchable. Run. Run. We're one turn out from the exit. Just have to hold them one more turn. One more turn. Oh boy. Brazier. We could use that to set a choke point. Path's a bit wide, but this might work. And fingers crossed. Okay, okay. Yes. And we're done. We are gone. Heroes, we are leaving. Man, oh man. That was way too stressful. Ooh, Fern Shadow Cloak, plus dodge. We'll take that. The surface. They emerge from the tunnels into a scarlet-brown afternoon, thunderheads rolling in from the east and north. You know that place awfully well, don't you? Let's put some distance behind us. And double horn children. That's what we needed. More horn children. Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna do great this campaign, but we'll see. Homecoming. Roadgoing. A night storm shakes their tent. Water runs under the canvas and soaks them. Attempts at a fire are futile. Rain should wash away our tracks, at least. Should. I wonder if they're pursuing. I wonder if they follow the same trails we do. Excuse me, who are you two? Us? We fight and mostly win. I'm Aaron. That's Bunny. Your grandpa told us you'd been coaxed into joining the wrong sort of folks. He put it a little more colorfully, of course. Right, and he'd promised us a few coins if we got you back. I see. Random lies abruptly down. The rain pounds and pools. It lets up just before dawn. You know, I chose that path. I went there because Anyway, I chose it. Grandfather's the only one who would have even noticed. You sure didn't seem too sad to leave it behind. A brisk, soggy march gets them back to the town of Gladville before lunch. But not before another downpour. Miserable place. Can you blame me for leaving? Why don't you let me go on my way? Our job's not done until you're home. The fact is, he cared enough to send us after you. He'll be glad to see you safe. The old man stands up from his chair as the door opens. Random, my boy. I'm back, Grandfather. A lengthy scolding follows. What could have possessed you? A shouting match whose words are drowned in the rain. Rough conversation. Want to give them some time? Grey Getty's place is just up the road. Grey Getty's tavern is empty except for Getty himself. They eat a late lunch and stand finishing their drinks. So, what's next for us? Next? These cultists are a bigger problem than everyone thought. Rumor is the Westland Passage is blocked. They control the road. You saying that's a job for us to do? It's a job for someone. Leaving already? Not just yet. Sounds like he's got something to tell us, doesn't it? I'm not good at this kind of thing. I just wanted to ask if you'll... if you'd... take you with us? I don't know. I suppose that's it. I want to go. Anywhere, really. Your grandpa wouldn't object? I don't want to be a burden on him anymore. I used to promise that I'd find a way to make something of myself. Make him proud. You think you're tough enough? You almost gave your life away to those dirt-digging frauds. Well, it's up to you. I say if you want to give it a try, it might as well be with us. We were thinking of expanding our operation, becoming a true company of heroes. All we're missing is a name. What do you think of the... Well, we already know what it's going to be. Aaron there will name it in honor of his oddly absent father, who may or may not be a skeleman in a tube, somewhere in the mountains. Or not. That was a full retcon ago. Count me in. We'll see how long you last. The mountain pass to the Westlands is being blocked, so we hear. There's plenty of work to be done between here and there. Some of it bloody, dangerous. I'll do whatever you ask of me. If not for myself, then for my grandfather. Here follow the tales of the RetconRaiders. Deeper secrets await them. Huzzah! Random has officially joined. And, as I assumed, has taken on the mantle of a hunter. No idea if we're going melee or range with him just yet, but... Quelling Moss is pretty universal. That one works on both melee and range attacks, so I feel like that's a good place to start. Especially since poison cuts right through most defenses, which is ideal for our current foes. Oh boy, and that's another upgrade for their slingers. So they now do more damage and have more defense. You know what? Normally I'd push forward and try to pull some extra insight so we could bring in a legacy character, but let's immediately grab our fourth. We're gonna need more manpower. Oh, okay. I think Nolan is actually on my shortlist for re-entry. He was a B-squatter who didn't get much screen time in Season 2. And he would make for a decent, range-oriented hunter. Oh, yeah, he got 0 kills in Season 2. We will absolutely bring him back. Cautionary. I should warn you, most people think they know how they'd react to battle. But really, they have no idea. Oh, I think I've got a pretty good idea, says the guy with 0 kills. But welcome back, Nolan. Let's get you trained up. We'll also get defenses set. The incursion counter hasn't started yet, but once it does, they'll be beelining for Gladville. Really, guys? Come on. We literally just hired this guy. Defense is up. There's the incursion counter. Enemies are about to get an upgrade, too. Earthshell Strap, plus block. Well, we don't really have any block-heavy characters in our party. Yeah, Aaron's more dodge-based. Oh, actually, I take that back. Bunny is rocking a staff, and stabs are plus block, so that's actually a good fit for her. And defense is up. Extra health on the Woken. We'll cancel that. No, wait. We will cancel the extra armor on the Horn Children. That would be much more obnoxious. We're gonna have a really tough time with those guys until we get some serious weapon upgrades. And into the unknown. We'll knock out this one first. Then we'll circle around. We're not going to take time to build a bridge. Flananima Garden. Pipe and Well Extractory. Oh, there's already a bridge. Well, that's convenient. Tell me a story. Did you see the huge moth that landed in Random's hair earlier today? How could I not? And you weren't going to say anything? You walked around with that thing sticking out at a jaunty angle for like an hour. Hey, tell me a story. You're the guy with the stories, right? Well, what would you like to hear? Nothing too fantastic. Just, tell me something that happened to you. Okay. Aaron told Nolan about a blue jay who used to perch just outside his kitchen window. The bird's trust was more easily won than that of most wild creatures, especially with the nuts from Aaron's pantry. Sapphire, I called him. Jays demand regal names, you know? He always cocked his head as if he were listening. And there was a lot for him to hear. It was a time of breaking downs and movings on. Do I want to know what happened to him? Same thing that happens to all who walk or fly this path, I imagine. Funny thing, though, the last time he visited, he brought me a present. A stone, not too big, but almost perfectly round. I've kept it ever since, wearing its surface smooth with any worries or thoughts I have. It ever given you any good advice? Nah. It listens. And that's enough. Ah. And into the fray we go. With a relatively modest spread. Though now with new upgrades, so I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Oh, and a leaf spirit. I would very much like to catch that. I just don't know how practical that'll be when our heroes are still basically walking eggshells. Okay, not too bad. Let's take him out. Nice. Y'all mind if I horn in? I should give one of these characters a southern accent. Maybe the next one who comes down the pipeline. Armor trimmed. Should make for an easy kill. And that'll do it. Warrior incoming. Aw, that spirit's adorable. Can't get far. This is a pretty small map. Let's clear the fighter. There we go. Fighter's out. Aaron's untouchable. Nolan, would you please get after that spirit? A spirited pursuit, if you will. Crack the door. And where did it go? Oh, shoot. Is it in the back room already? Okay. We'll have our hunters prep to breach. I think Aaron can take the slinger. And Bunny moving up. Not great. Alright, well, that could have gone better, but we're still okay. Breach, breach. Woken back corner. Horn child in our face. 2 horn children, right, they come in pairs now. But we got our spirit. Let's upgrade our dagger. Given that Nolan's more range-based with ambush, we'll differentiate random with melee. The Wing Promise. Grants temporary health on crits. And now let's make sure he doesn't die. Alright, that one's done for. Didn't really need to do that, but it makes Aaron untouchable, so why not? That's the slinger. Textile-based combat. Oh, crud. Okay. Alright, random. You either need to make very quick use of that health-boosting dagger, or you need to get out of there. And I'm thinking we'll just get you out of there. Hold on, let's do some shuffling here. Oh, nice. And we're good. Well done, heroes. Another battle under our belt. Ooh, and Stormflint Pauldrons with a new design. I haven't seen that before. That must be something they just added. Huh. And plus potency, of course, will go straight to Bunny. That boosts her spell power. And the deepest warriors compensate by gaining more armor. We are falling behind the curve so fast. We might be in for a rough ride here, guys, but I am going to give it my best. Moonwillow Sash, plus speed. Ooh. Well, that'll go right to Aaron. More mobility on melee is, as always, imperative. Defense is up. And first incursion on its way. Let's keep... I think we've got time for one more. Oh. 2 new units, a healer and a charger. No, thank you. We can't afford to give the deepists that mushroom for improvement. Thieflands. Trundledell Quarry. Flickerings. Might get some more wood for the fire. You're going to be up longer? Bunny's already turning in. Well, it must be tiring, being Bunny. Maybe. Anyway, want company? Don't feel obliged. That won't be interesting. Just awake. Hey man, you said it. More wood. Oh, thanks. The fire wriggles through the fresh wood, happy as a mud dog. Nolan's eyes grow tired. He begins to see things. Oh. Flickerings of Morthagi. Some Morthagi have a taste for fire. Others swill acid, still others suck remnants of life from bones. Chewing through fuel, turning it into deeds. We're not much different in that way. The fire cricks agreement. Does it all end in ash? Shh. Nolan suddenly realizes he has no idea how much time has passed. Morthagi on the brain tonight. Stink. And rightly so, turns out. Tickings and clickings blow in through the pines. Zzz. Random! Bunny! Bleary eyes strain to see beyond the dying light. Hey, and weldlings are out. Very nice. Very apt. And yet the Morthagi that remain could still very well tear us to pieces. My goodness. My goodness. Alright, well, just one in sight and a relatively tame one. Let's knock this guy out. Those range units, though, we're going to have to be very careful about how we engage those. Spectix out next round. Let's try to get eyes on the others. Multiple approach angles. And there we go. They are indeed approaching from multiple angles. Let's start whittling. Oh no, out of range. Okay. Hug cover. Sommelier. Spectix out. Oh, wow. Watchman's out. But Batchby incoming. Okay, okay, okay. Oh man, I can't believe it didn't spot random. I'm not sure that Batchby can actually fit through these gaps. He might have to spend a turn punching through that rock. So let's focus on the range units. Oh, right. Daggers don't work diagonally. That's fine. We've still got options. Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. There we go. Let's drop the sommelier. Nice, nice. Okay, that works. Sommelier's out. Oh, gosh. Okay, thank goodness. The match B could get through, but for whatever reason, it didn't go after random. I'm not going to question it. Let's just get you out of there, buddy. Away, away! I guess random would hold some sway with the RNG. A random side note, I keep wanting to make references to Elijah Modnar, but no one's going to know what the heck I'm talking about. I'm old. For you old school Metal Gear fans, though, I strongly recommend checking out Snatchers. Not the best game, but it is a fascinating one. Watchman's out. I think we're good. Fantastic. And still no level ups, but the enemies continue growing stronger. Fair enough, we'll take our Strap of Grace and be on our way. Here you go, random. If you're going to mix it up in melee, you really need to learn how to dodge. The last of the orange light sinks into its embers. Nolan remembers his earlier reveries and tucks them away. The next day, they scour Trundledale Quarry. Scraped up, but empty. Maybe they all smelled us last night and came running. Says Miss Needs More Garlic over there. Anyway, a lot of work to be done. And the Weldings are back. But we kept them out of one fight, I suppose, and basically stalled the enemy's advancement, so we'll call that a win. Not, I suppose, that it's really the Morthagi we have to worry about in this campaign. That'd be the Deepists, and they are still growing in power unabated. Owlwise Bracelet, plus potency. Which goes straight to Bunny. Fantastic. And defense. And there's our incursion. Oh, I'm sorry. Incursions, plural. We've got two smaller incursions, both following the same track to Gladville, which actually works in our favor. The first one, the closer one, will burn out on Trundledale Quarry, and the second one will burn out on the next tile over. We can work with that. That said, we're past time, so this feels like a good place to call it. Bit of a rocky start, but no one's dead, so it could certainly be worse. See you next time. Oh, and special thanks to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, including but not limited to Dragon Matrix 7, Mathew Smith, Revenant, Alois, Drakiith, B23, EgonAlter, Emile, Exsellsior, Gottlieb, James Trimmier, Kazorm, Mark Giemza, Nathan Welch Jr., OverlordPherom, RandomPassrby, RobbyB, Tomasz Piątkowski, Triphoppenskip, and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, if you'd also like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things. Trust me, it does make a difference. Or you could even check out the PayPal, the Patreon, the Nexus GG, or the YouTube memberships. Links are in the description.